They better showcase it today. They can rewrite this ship. They can get rid of my Warriometer.
Well, I'm assuming that FaZe picking a dust also because Rare Atom looked really flat on it yesterday. Hang on a sec,
FaZe
here we are.
Dust, no?
No, yeah,
Rare Atom picked us, I thought.
No, Rare Atom picked Ancient.
My bad. Well, didn't go well for them on the pistol. Full charge B, FaZe were all there.
You know, this makes sense, I think, for Rare Atom. It's their most played map, hands down. They've tried to play it in every series they've played thus far in Bucharest.
Well, not 16-7.
Yeah, 13. Why did I do that?
Old habits die hard. We gave them a few bows.
Sorry, I haven't played much since it changed to the new...
That's a good... No, don't say that. That's not true. That's not true.
Insane.
Harry's on Face It every day.
Saying that.
No. We're on Face It every day, Harry. Just fragging.
Oh, interesting maneuver, but it's not in vain. Brokey was traded. And he should just be dead.
Yes. Oh.
Clean. Yapping again? No one is talking, bro.
You were still talking for me, bro.
And like, you can't actually tell me that somehow Brolin is the GOAT of like that, you know, the Mao's team now.
Team damage, Brokey makes up for it.
He's come out laughing from all the moves.
True, right? Robs to FaZe and then Frozen so late. By the time he joins, FaZe are like second place merchants. Grand final's still nice, but it's not winning. And that's what this team was built to do, win. Can FaZe stick the landing today and solidify themselves 2-1 in the Swiss stage? A team that, let's be realistic, is a shoo-in for playoffs, but I think the question is, can FaZe run through this tournament and win it all? Yeah, you need evidence that what you're doing is working, and I think FaZe have struggled to find that so far, even though they made playoffs. They want more than that, don't they? Had some pretty poor maps for them this year. So, eyes on FaZe to connect this game. Rain hits his, a dink on Lee Hang, but there's that B rush.
Hard to hang with Lee Hang.
Heard that, actually. Oh, big nade. Well, he stepped it, though. He stepped through it. Oh. So he gets someone only on one if he just
Too
threw
deep,
it normally.
Kaze's found Carrigan in the downtime.
Saving. If he didn't step throw it, that would have killed him. The smoke, Elige very risky. Skirt on round him, Carrigan frozen. Clean headshot on the AK, and now Elige can play, just shoot them in middle. One player is out. Is the realization in? Behind the box sits Summer. Elige actually looking at that position. Got a wall bang, that's sick for Elige. I don't know if it's a read or a call maybe from Frozen, but he spammed him through the box, did a lot of damage, and then they came in over the top to finish him off. Right now, FaZe are playing pretty fluid.
Round pride lost thanks to those entries out through the ramp and like a kind of awkward retake setup with a miss nade on the planter. Fine, they played the long game, they kept players alive, they instantly win the next round. Now they're in a position to break the money of Rare Atom. I like it. I like what we're getting out of FaZe. Let's see, if they win this, they're really onto a heater. That'd be 5-1 up with broken money on this T side.
But this is good. Brokey with a setup for Rain. Might clear Rain with a Molotov. Elige in middle.
Hang on, wait. How is somebody pushed through the main smoke?
Oh,
somebody just collected the kill from main by running through their smoke, getting in behind Frozen, who was helping out in middle, and the other CT player now, Elige, coming in into a lost site. Somebody has saved Rare Atom in this round.
That's insane.
I think it's unexpected that Rare Atom do something like that so early in the game. It's not like there was a lot of conditioning. That round still felt like it was in the early stages of opening, with only cave control being taken, and there was a smoke down in main, and he just insta-walks it.
3 in B, like they're in the site. This is going to be a bloodbath.
It is a very tight site hold, though, isn't it? Like, no real way to trade, and if you lose the first fight, it feels like you start losing all of them. Karrigan's left as the only man, the last bastion of hope at this B site, puts up 3. It's the captain of FaZe to stand and deliver. Rain and Liege don't get their job done, but Karrigan bridges the gap, and he's left Frozen and Brokey in with a chance. Lapping around long is Frozen. Quick here. Molly going to force Child King out into the open. That one comes for free. And now Summer back in the cave.
Oh no. He's going to go for that wallbang. You already know he is. Done it before.
They saw what happened at VP. They should have their wits about them here.
Reload. Do it again.
One more try at the spam, and Brokey plays through the smoke. Good awareness from Brokey, knowing exactly what was required to win that round.
Yeah, you don't want to like take him on in the spam battle, or you know, get on the bomb during a reload, push him.
It's been a while now, but like my brain just still isn't adjusted to not seeing Rain in cave. He always was the caveman.
It's been a while.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just still feels wrong.
This is claustrophobic. Karrigan behind the site. He could have gone on that day, and he chooses not to. Rain trying to trade him. Making a play with a flashbang, and he nails it again. Dink on the second. Great impact for the captain. Sets his team up for the post plant. Look at that. Crazy move for Summer. Trying to get back in cave as a Liege. Feast with a double kill. That bomb is wide. They can spray it from the site. FaZe trying to stop the defuse. FaZe have time to play around. More grenades. Elige coming in for a 3rd kill. Denied. The spray gets him off. And Rare Atom might just win this off of random spam. Goes back for another.
What?
Gets him again. FaZe on for the clutch on his own. Brokey shot through the smoke. And FaZe does it all with no vision, no idea, no need.
Here's the thing, does he have infinite ammo or something? How?
So many bullets.
Just mag dumping.
Thought they'd thrown that, bro. Like, it's good trading out of FaZe, and then Summer getting caught knife out running cave. Like, unreal round for FaZe to win. Wouldn't have done that with the AWP, I'll say that much. A pick for a Legion middle. He's had great impact in this map already, but this is not a round to win.
The award for smoke of the year does not go to Lee Hang. And it might end up costing them dearly. It left a gap open over towards Donut. His teammate died as a result. Now FaZe are armed. They're begging, please, somebody save us. And this guy steps into the ring. First kill connects. Brokey stick in the defuse. Now it's a 10-second stick. Somebody calling his bluff, but counting down. Will still fall. No. There isn't time for the defuse. Brokey, that's a damn good attempt, but falling just shy of the mark on the full eco of FaZe Clan. Still, it's a boatload of damage done. Everyone in the server dies. Frozen first point of contact, just playing back in the donut. Somebody graces his crosshair. He's got that advantage already for FaZe. Feels a little less pressure now to hang around, but as Elige now joins him, they will play to contain. It's a good double up from Summer. To at least add some intrigue back to the round. Flash leaves Karrigan blind, but it doesn't deter him. He still creeps deep through CT. Rare Atom toy with the idea of going back here. 2-on-3, the slowdown. An eventual change of heart. They'll leave A main. Go back to the drawing board on this round. You can see FaZe already fanning out to try and siphon info from the round. It's an MP9 facing in middle. Rain just wanted the spot, and he gets it. Karrigan now moves into the red room to lend a helping hand. They're ready for this mid-fight. Rain takes first contact, and there's Karrigan with the key trade.
Just beautiful, knowing what fights to take if you're FaZe. Rain could have fought them elbow, but he's just jiggling. As soon as he gets the info, plays a safer angle where Karrigan backs him up.
No, I actually like it. It's like they're trading contact, right? If they run at Rain, Carrigan can swing and stop them at ramp, but if they trickle out, Elige faces, Carrigan walks down the ramp, so they have to consider it later. Instead of getting 2 fights straight away on the ramp side. Oh, but that has complicated matters. Child King out through middle. Gun picked up, Frozen gifts one over. Elige decides to play his hand now, but Child King just gets fed another. 2 kills from the guy. Suddenly this round gets a lot more interesting.
Run!
Rain's got to put some distance between himself and that B doors smoke as it starts to fade. Rare Atom move in. Rain on this side of the map alone as Carrigan's gone back to clear out middle.
Child King needs his kill.
Is he going to get a third? No health all round long, but Child King has not been stopped yet. 3 kills from him. Carrigan arrives now, fresh view model, but no hope.
Oh, everything about that round goes wrong for FaZe, really. Like, Elige chasing, I actually don't hate. I can't believe Child King kills him there, though. He knows the AK's been picked up in middle and it's getting out of control. He doesn't want them to flank red, but Child King just domes him. And the aim of Rare Atom is always so explosive. Showcased yet again.
Back to him.
I knew you were going to say.
Frozen on the line with the 5-7. Convincing shot to open. 5-7 close range in a main. That is threatening.
Click on that thing.
And you tell a lot about how FaZe are reading this round thanks to the flank out of Carrigan, but they're reading it wrong, right? They've lent heavy over towards A. Elige pulls back out of mid-window, goes A site. Rain watches for the red room lurk, and that's because Carrigan pushed all the way through the B doors, through T-spawn, and is now traded places with Rare Atom. The timing on this couldn't have been worse for FaZe Clan. I think it's such an understandable adaptation to have made, to have read this as the play in towards A. Timing's not done them well, not done them any favors. Rain, golden chance to complicate matters though on this smoke push. Gets out with a free kill. 3 on 3 though, the odds still favoring Rare Atom in this post plant.
Don't know how you win this.
No one peeking, no one fighting. Crossfire's held. Elige will open. Damage done on Akaze. Follow-up kill on Summer. No idea how FaZe have just pulled up and stole that round away.
Okay.
I think FaZe would have felt a little bit underwhelmed if they didn't win out this half, so managing to scrape through with 7 is real nice, especially when they play that final round on the eco now. Starting off with the T-side pistol, they'll trade contact over towards Heaven.
Oh, man.
That bomb gets out for free. They saw a lot of players jumping up mid, so they're aware of the possibility of fast rotates in through Donut. They should also be cognizant of main as a potential. Li Hang has already started that journey, but he's conversely being flanked by Carrigan, so timing's going to be everything for this fight. Meanwhile, you've got this Donut skirmish taking place. Real estate the Rare Atom will desperately need if they want to launch this retake. Li Hang now has played his hand. And Carrigan has said to the rest of the gang, boys, just give me a sec, I will deal with him. Carrigan collects. Now it's just Child King, and he's picked off from the rest of the pack. FaZe Clan, pistol round secured, as this T-side starts off strong. Is Brokey the eggshell, or is he the dog? Let's find out. He's both. As they win the round,
Okay, yeah.
but he dies.
The metaphor fell apart there.
Yeah, it did fall apart.
Yeah.
Like maybe he goes swinging in a kick and finds Kaze. But I don't think he's like desperate for the kill. Yeah. Gives him that one. It's an upgrade off of the FAMAS and onto the M4. Less than ideal, but still, it's fine.
MP9's terrifying at the best of times. Fast out mid. Oh, and the flash is so good. Still a trade, but Elige's got it locked in for FaZe. 17-7. Pretty incredible map for Elige so far. And FaZe, I mean, they're checking T-spawn. Like, Frozen's watching B-ramp and T-spawn in his position, waiting for the kill.
Yeah,
that's all they wanted. They just wanted the kill. Now they've got info, now they can go. That's awkward. As Elige leaves.
Okay, at least you have the info, but yeah, now it is a trickier round, right? You know where both players are, you know you've got the plant at B, but it is still going to fall to Frozen and Rain. cook up a hailstorm between the two of them and win this round. Rare Atom trying a 2v4 to keep this CT side going. Rain dead first, frozen and melted away. The sky's clear and somebody smiles down upon Rare Atom.
To still make this map possible, their pick. Orb on short as well. We've not seen the Kaze Orb. Rain finds out the hard way. Dry fight up the ramp.
Worst thing about that death of FaZe is like it just feels so meaningless, right? It's one where you die and Rain just kind of has to go short orb. And you know he's going to reposition. You know you're not going to see that orb in the same place again. And you didn't have the chance to trade. Now Apogee has provided some much needed levity to this whole situation by opening up a route out through middle. Rest of the team fell in line behind him, but it looks like they're changing their mind on this one.
Yeah, I like this fake. This is classic
Kind of
FaZe.
a more up-tempo version of the previous round, right? They don't have that advantage, so they're not hanging around engaging reactions. They expect that they forced a reposition of the CT side. Last time, there's probably this feeling they slowed down too much. And so this time, they try to get ahead of it. Far quicker tempo on this.
It's around.
And they'll get into B for free. That one kill, gifting them the site. Apogee takes it one step further in the backstab. And sure, he gets found out and dealt with. For somebody in Summer, they are removed from this round. If they're given a kill, they can go for it. And so they're going to give it a look in. This is ballsy. A lot of teams would look to save here.
Yeah.
Especially with, you know, money on the line, game on the line, but risks are taken at scorelines like this. Summer gets the first to entice them. Somebody now in the clutch. 1v2 needed, and Brokey's Orb delivers for FaZe Clan.
Brokey to clutch. That's a FaZe round right there. Rare Atom in the mud. 3 in middle. And this force is not ideal. MP9, 5.7, 3 rifles. Good flash to keep FaZe honest in this round, but as the util comes in on mid, FaZe take full control. Again, going for the red room. Okay, can't account for that. Apogee sniped through the smoke. No way somebody goes for it. This is just outlandish. Can't believe he gets 2. And they even now know where Karrigan is.
Still, you can't sleep on the game that Karrigan's having.
Sure.
He is looking really sharp, and he is in a powerful position right now. The problem they have is the bomb's down in mid. Rain is the guy left to his own devices. There's a lot of experience on these two, though. And if anyone could figure out how to force the hand of Rare Atom, catch them moving about, it's Rain and Karrigan. They've caught that slip down through the ramp. They've brought this into a 2v2, and they continue to play it slow, waiting to see if Rare Atom give them anything else to sweeten the deal here. When that doesn't happen, FaZe are ultimately the ones under the pressure of that clock. One problem for Lee Hang is he's worried about the main push, and he's worried about Heaven. And the guy in Donut, Kaze, not in a position to help him. So that kill picked up for Rain.
Go B.
For free, 15 seconds, and he's going to try and run at Kaze. Going to try and bring the fight to the last man. Rain cut down. Kaze withstands the 1v1.
Surprised he didn't just get that bomb and run away, like...
You have this force buy up for FaZe now. Eyes set on the B play. And honestly, the setup is pretty good for them to be able to get in here. It's only Summer close by to watch the ramp. If they can deal with him quickly and then contain Cave, that would be huge. But that fight takes too long on Summer. Gives time. Oh my God, Brokey! Through the wall, has delivered a kill from nowhere, gets it into this 2v2. Apogee watching the run-up, but hung out to dry. Brokey charged down, and Apogee gets pincered.
That's a round where you lose and you go, what the hell are they doing? Like, how can I read that? They're crazy. There's the fact that they run down the bomb there, they jump over Cave, and they just go past Apogee on the timing that he checks a flank. And now, finally, Rare Atom, fully broken FaZe, onto pistols. Game closing up, second by second. Apogee channels the frustration into an entry.
And bro, the thing that's so insane is like this is a really legit win. Like in terms of the kills, it's not close, right? Even the kind of like bottom player of FaZe is close to the top performer of Rare Atom, but they're stalling these rounds out and they're winning them in such a way that FaZe can look good in the kill department. They're not taking them over the line. Alicia's impact starting to get stifled. Frozen never really got going. And Rare Atom going from strength to strength, confidence to confidence on this CT side. It's another close round, but it's one that they still walk through the fire and flame and get out unscathed.
All of these rounds coming down to 1v1s, 2v2s, and all of them getting won by Rare Atom.
Yeah, that was how FaZe got onto double digits.
Just 10-5 up. Three in a row, 4 out of the last 5. Rain gets his entry. Somebody, I mean, that's crazy. It runs through cave. Li Hang still hits an unbelievable headshot, fading away in the donut. In fact, so is A. Rare Atom make the move in middle to try and flank this A split. They're a bit slow though. FaZe have already made it in. It's going to have to be a retake. Already Alij is set up with a crucial position to win out this post plant. He falls to Li Hang, who just decides not to die. He knows FaZe are coming back. He's going to go for the big flank instead.
Deciding to give up Donut, though, could be a bit of a risk here, right? He's now very, very late on a main lurk, and they don't have smokes to knock out these players that have retreated back into the Donut. So you have to clean up these site guys quickly and cleanly. Carrigan dead, still one more concealed. It's Brokey behind default. Frozen goes further forward. Oh my god, and now Brokey's gonna bail them out. I don't know.
Like that. I don't like that. I think Frozen just has to bait and play for the round win. I can't believe he goes out into the open, especially considering it's not like Brokey's playing off him. It's not like Brokey's peeking.
No, the left hand didn't know what the right hand was doing in that moment for FaZe.
Oh dear. They're getting robbed right now, FaZe. Wasted opportunity after wasted opportunity. Can someone finally finish a bloody round? Frozen starts again, but these have not been the issues. The entries always coming in for FaZe. The sites lost by Rare Atom. The bomb plants gained. Numerous buys. And yet they can't close. There's no excuse now. 5v3. Pistol armor. Can they retrieve these weapons? Will somebody let them? Nades are pulled. Oh my god, Alij!
I mean, I'll say this. You can see the refrag showing off in Alij, right? I play the Ancient course all the time, and it's a lot of these type of fights. God, he looks so snappy and mechanical in mid.
About time, and of course it's a FaZe BS round to come through with a bunch of pistols, popping heads, and they take all the guns as well.
3 MP9s, Deagle, next to no util and 1 M4. This is a rough round to try and finish off your comeback with.
That hurts for Rare Atom. If they're going to lose like this, of course, somebody pushing A main, putting that M4 to use, has found a 5v4. But this is what it's all for now. Rare Atom have to do it on the back foot after such a nice comeback in this game. 10-5 down.
I really like how they've tried to problem solve mid as well, right? Like, Alij have been finding openings here round after round. Okay, we just won't fight Alij. Give him the mid space. Screw it. Like, you still have to deal with the problem later, but you haven't had to pay a man for it. Li Hang watching Donut and not being cognizant that they can creep out over towards main is awkward.
That's the game.
Especially when he had a teammate in Donut anyway.
Yeah, they were both sort of tucked.
That's really, really rough here for Rare Atom. It was a cool idea to try and nullify Alij's impact, but in doing so, they forgot about the rest of FaZe Clan.
Yeah, I think that call comes off the back of, hey, we've just cleared A main on the push, so they're not going to be here, and FaZe use that against them. They walk into A main late in the round, and they take him down. FaZe just about close it out, 13-10. It was a bit of a mess in the middle there. A comeback felt like it had legs, but FaZe do finish what they start. They do take Ancient.
Maybe Shadow Daggers. What the fuck is this? Nah, man. Sir, that's my style.
And FaZe go for the long cross.
Child King with the spot. Elige up through the ramp, and Frozen makes quick work of him. Frozen was also a child once. Ooh, Carrigan dead at the back. Also a child, goes without saying. Elige and Frozen will combine to swiftly deal with this pistol.
Elige has had enough. He's like, I'm not losing this game, guy. I'm just not going to lose this game. 3 kills on the pistol.
Weirdly, it's kind of quiet to us. I can't even really describe what it is. Here we are, FaZe 2-0. But Rare Atom now coming through with the buy. They've got M4s. They've got that one ugly Galil that no one talks about. But the M4s are what open. Frozen dead first as he tries to play fast out through the long doors. Carrigan gets out through mid. He's got backup. Got his boys in attendance. Carrigan dead now. Can't hang with Lee Hang.
Oh, that's a good.
Summer on the board. Child King through the smoke. That crown is pint-sized. But Elige needed the double. Now it's just Brokey. Does manage to get past Summer.
Maybe.
Is it?
Oh no, he missed it. He missed the smoke. How did he miss it? It's like the major final all over
hang
again.
on. He's gotten away. He's eluded capture for now. Is he their white whale? Is this the white Brokey Summer? 1 kill on the board. 3 more to find. Back turn, they're in the sight with him. Brokey goes looking, and Child King gets rid of him. Clutch denied.
Dude, if that smoke bounced like he intended, which was to go back and forth between the doors and just blew him in the doors.
Oh, Carrigan, you dastardly trickster. You sick, twisted man, you walking through the CT smoke. He's gonna catch Child King. Looking up at the site, that kill comes from FURIA. Now Kaze is feeling a lot of pressure. Great stuff from Carrigan to open up this site hit. You could see his brain whirring, piecing that together down in mid. With the corridor smokes lobbed in and a bit of ground gained. For Mr. Anderson, FaZe pull up with a round win on the partial investment. Oh! Do it again, Frozen, you won't.
Oh,
somebody always wants more.
Wants more.
Somebody always wants more.
Yeah, that's what you get, honestly. That's deserved exit kill for Frozen. Bit greedy, if you ask me.
Somebody.
Shooting through that smoke, buddy. You're gonna need to. Splitting this B site right now. Oh. Or
Wait,
not.
that kill brings them back.
Yeah,
okay, but this is a last
stack.
minute change of direction. Like, this could still get really weird.
Frozen.
The bomb's at least going cat. Carrigan's been smart with it. So not going to fall prey to Kaze down in CT. But that Deagle delivers one more. 2 versus 3. The plant comes in. Carrigan going to get there just in time. Still, they've lost Brokey down in mid. He dies fighting. And so a 2v2, but somebody is so far away. Long doors is the only option open to him. On with the scout. Carrigan tagged up. Something could be happening here. And somebody might be the one to bring it home. 2 kills on Lee Hang already. Tag off of that scout, but not the kill. And so Lee Hang runs for the hills. FaZe, it's awkward, but it's still around. This is finally, you know, that double short smoke exec coming out from FaZe. This time looking to do something with this short control. Carrigan instead going to drop down into CT, and this has been his prerogative all game long, fighting for this CT control. Somebody wisens up to it though. Still, it puts him in a bit of a rough spot with them also splitting him out through middle. Low HP on Summer, tucked at the car. Lee Hang, a lot of responsibility, and Rain rips it off his shoulders.
What a beautiful exec for FaZe. I mean, the only way you could have made that better is if you had a flash on the mid to B players to throw it into spawn. Obviously, they didn't have a flash available. so it wasn't an option, but Karrigan drew enough distraction that they didn't need a mid to B smoke because somebody's fighting Karrigan, so they just scale off that and get set towards B. Obviously, everything goes right, so it looks perfect. They just kill the backside player. They trade out the CT guy, but they put themselves in really good positions to do so. The Cat exec keeps the A player static. They're definitely aware this could be a factor. Still, the smoke on long. Dude, if Summer starts running, he's in a lot of trouble. His team hold down the line. They line up. That's awkward. Awkward indeed. Summer goes for the whole round and wins it on his own.
Double AWP is a nice change to consider as well. Just something new. They've lobbed in the long util for a long take. But FaZe have lent strong over towards B straight off the rip. This is just a call out of spawn from Karrigan. Right into Summer they go. That second AWP delivers the opening. And the rest of FaZe don't follow through. They've learnt about that double AWP now.
All right, 5v3. Finally a chance for Rare Adam to take a convincing round. But also a chance for FaZe to do something.
Oh, but this is good. They're not sitting back. They're not sitting back in the 5-on-3. They're still being active. They're still making moves. Aggression through the catwalk on 2 while they've grouped in mid to fight FaZe Clan here. That's a lot of damage from Frozen. The short player's only just arriving. The timing's a little off here on this push back in. Will they be able to make up for it? Yes, they will. Lee Hang holds on and secures that for Rare Atom.
At least Rare Atom can hopefully rely on this AWP and play 3 strong on A.
I mean, this is like the downside to your best way of problem solving the FaZe issue. And that's, you know, with the need of aggression comes the risk of losing players early. Lee Hang learns that the hard way.
Oh, great nade. He burns because he got HE'd inside of it. Couldn't run. And they're panicking B, but while that bomb's out mid, FaZe aren't really in a position to rush that B bomb site. They're going to try kill rotations before they make up their mind. Leech has to go huge here. He's got the bomb inside of the smoke. Kills the B player. Nice push for Kaze, but it might be too little. It might be too late. Kaze no-scopes him coming through the smoke. And Karrigan, they knew exactly where he was. They read it well. He's come running with the flash. Finds that AWP. Got to piece it together now. Child King back in the spawn. Karrigan needs the kill. He's going to get it. Spray down for Karrigan. 1v2 clutch. Keeps FaZe up in the lead.
Now, Kaze feels like he's owed a round win. Donning this AWP again. He tries to throw himself into a fight early at short. Hoping to be the difference maker, but it sails on past instead. First kill found over here at long, but it's instantly traded. That was bomb spotted. Kaze walks into his death with Brokey already on the line, and this round is so far gone already for Rare Atom. Raid has even made it past the CT player, and now is ready to lock down these players as they try to set up to retake. There should be no winning this for Rare Atom. FaZe about to storm the board on this T side. As only Child King left standing, he's made a convincing case on these first few fights, but how much further can Child King really take this? Boxed in, they're up behind him, Karrigan in the front, and FaZe lock him out of that 1v4.
FaZe is looking lights out right now, not really making any mistakes of note. Individuals hitting hard, Karrigan fragging up a storm.
And now Karrigan's got that spot. Knows that Rare Atom are heavy on the long side. Elige takes position. Oh, there's one. Quick reload for Elige. Fresh mag in. He's got a point to prove. Rare Atom try to close the gap. They will get into the site. They will get this bomb planted. Elige on the jump. Nice try. Ooh. It's Karrigan with a clean tap on a somebody. I want to see how many more Karrigan can get. He's feeling pretty locked in, pretty fired up. Rain tapping away in the site, and Rain will finish the job.
It's more of a matter of time for FaZe. B-rush.
No on B. Now people B. They're getting there just barely in time, if you can call it that. Frozen
still fine.
Doesn't care for the timings. All the better to shoot you with. As he spams away, he's done a lot of damage to it. Oh, even the follow-up dink. That is lights out from Frozen. And it will all come unraveled at the first time of asking. FaZe had 9 chances to take this one over the line, and they'll do it instantly. domination on Dust 2 from FaZe Clan underpins what otherwise was a fairly close series. Ancient very back and forth, hanging in the balance. FaZe barely taking that over the line, but by the time their pick rolls around,